Hey, welcome to the final lesson of this exercise. Now we have our character completely animated, but now we're missing something. We're missing a background here for the character. So I happen to have one here. Of course it comes from FreePic. Look how cool it is. Now this background already have the city and the clouds in different layers. So all you have to do is import this file as a composition, and you can place it here. We can make this bigger, and now let's add first a new solid. Let's create a new solid, and the solid color, I want this solid to be, maybe it could be like this color, a light blue. Let's click OK and see how it looks. Yeah, I think this can work. Now let's see how it looks. Click OK. Place it here on the bottom. Okay, this looks good. We need to fix a little problem here on the background. You can see that the background, the clouds got lost here, so we need to fix that. But don't worry though, because we're going to move the clouds. So let's go to our main comp, and now you can see that this composition ends here. So let's change the composition settings, and let's lower the width of the composition until it gets here with this comp. Take the background and align this to the middle, and let's narrow down the width. Alright, like this. Now let's place all these animations, the first, second and third animation, grab them all and make sure that the character is here on the floor. Alright, now we can make this background a little bigger. Exactly like this. Okay. Now we have the character and the first animation, the second and the third, and it looks really nice, but we need to add some movement to the clouds here on the background. So I'm going to take, let's turn off the city for now, and I'm going to place the first cloud like this, and this second cloud to this point, and I'm going to make the movement really slow. So I'm going to press P for the position here. I'm going to create a keyframe in this position for both of the clouds, and now when I get to the end of the animation, we should be around this point. In this point I'm going to create the other keyframe where they will be maybe around this point. So the movement will be really slow, but that's cool. Alright, now turn on the city, and let's see how the comp looks. Let's see how everything looks so far. Okay, the character is moving and the clouds are moving too. So that's cool. Now let's trim the composition until it ends, which is this point right on, could last the 28 seconds. Now I'm going to trim this. I'm pressing the letter N on our keyboard, right click and click on Trim Comp. Now save your file, of course. Now I'm going to hit Composition, Add to Render Queue, because I want to show you how it all ended up looking here on the render, on the final render. Okay, now click here on Output Module, and let's repeat the same process that we have worked so far. QuickTime, uncheck the Include Project link. We can turn off the audio, Special Quality on 60, and the codec on Format Options should be H.264. Click OK, and name it wherever you want, and click on Render. Now let's see how it looks. Alright, I have the final render here. Let's hit play and see how it looks. Very nice, right? So you can see how easy it is to rig the character with this Duik plugin and using, of course, the Puppet Pin tool. Now you can see that the movement is really natural, and that's what we are after. Look at how the legs move and the arms, how they move, how they bend, how they twist, and they don't look stiffy at all. And as I said before, the little details are adding a lot to the animation. For example, the hair movement, you can see how important it is to move the hair because it gives some more detail to the animation, and of course the blinking on the eyes and the movement of the eyebrows. Of course, they look really nice and they look fun too. So that's it for this exercise. We created a wonderful character animation using the Duik plugin and the Puppet Pin tools. And now it's finally time for the big and final exercise of this series of After Effects courses. So I'm pretty excited for this, so I hope that you are excited too, and let's go to the next lesson.